A trick I picked up from Grammy Award winner Luca Pretolesi to add excitement, thickness and depth to my mixes is a unique take on parallel compression. To understand this setup, we first need to take a moment to explore the inner workings of compressors. When an audio signal enters a compressor, it splits into two paths, one that you hear and another that the compressor analyzes to determine how it should adjust the volume. To analyze the audio, the compressor uses a detector circuit, which measures the incoming signal's level and applies volume adjustments accordingly. Pro C2 is the best compressor for this setup because of its ability to filter the signal reaching its detector circuit using the built-in EQ. These dials are also a pretty powerful feature, which we'll get to in a moment. But first, the EQ. When you dial in a bandpass configuration to solo the mid-range, you're not removing these frequencies from the signal that you hear, but removing them from the signal the compressor hears. This means only the mid-range will trigger the compressor's gain reduction. I recommend setting the high pass just above the kick drum so the compressor's detector isn't triggered by it, as the kick is usually the loudest element in EDM. The low pass can be set to more roughly around 2 kHz with a 24 decibels per octave slope. Removing the highs from triggering the detector allows for more flexibility later in the mix, since you'll often be adding some stereo width to them. As for the compressor settings, keep the ratio low, around 2:1, with a snappy attack and release to avoid reshaping the track's dynamics. Once everything is dialed in, you'll notice the mid-range sitting more forward in the mix, making the track perceptually sound a few decibels louder. Compressing the side signal can sometimes reduce energy in the track, so instead, you might choose to compress only the mid-range of the mid signal. That's mid in terms of the mid-side configuration. Using the stereo link mode button at the bottom right of the stereo link slider, you can choose between some advanced options. With the slider all the way to the right, compression is triggered only by and applied to the mid signal. If you want to reverse this and compress the side signal instead, switch the setting to side. To fine tune this, you can adjust Pro C's dry wet dials. The outer ring of the top dial controls the balance between the mid-side signals. The inner dial increases the wet gain, so that's the volume of the mid-range compression in our case. This is of course track and taste dependent, but I often bump this up by 3 decibels, which further enhances the compressor's effect. I share many more techniques like this in my free weekly newsletter. Consider signing up via the link below. Here's an A/B. For another mixing trick from Luca Pretolesi, check out this video to learn how to gain stage your mixes. Thank you for watching.